Hello boys, welcome to Revising English, the digital platform created by the Colegio Peñafort's English department with which we can study from home the contents that we learn in class. With this video, we will study Unit 3. In this unit, we are going to see the reporting structures with the reporting verbs and formal reporting structures, and the comparative and superlative structures in advanced comparisons and as and like. Let's start with the reporting structures. We use direct speech to repeat the exact words that someone said. We use reported speech to report what someone has said but without using the exact words. Look at the example. Annie said, "It was an incredible concert. We had a fantastic time." Annie said they had really enjoyed the concert. When we change direct speech to reported speech, we usually change the tenses of the sentence, the pronouns, and possessive adjectives from the first and second person to the third person, and the time expressions. Look at the example. "I had an interview yesterday," said John. John said he had had an interview the day before. Reporting verbs. We can use a number of the other reporting verbs to introduce reported statements apart from say and tell. These verbs are used with a variety of structures. A few verbs are used with more than one structure. Verb plus infinitive with two. Agree, ask, claim, offer, promise, refuse, threaten. For example, she refused to see him. Verb plus subject plus infinitive with two. Advise, beg, dare, encourage, order, remind, urge, warn, such as he encouraged her to go out with her friends. Verb plus gerund. Admit, advise, deny, mention, recommend, regret, suggest. For example, they mentioned seeing him at the party. Verb plus preposition plus gerund. Admit to, apologize for, confess to, insist on. For example, he confessed to loving another woman. Verb plus subject plus preposition plus gerund. Accuse somebody of, blame somebody for, warn somebody against. For instance, she accused him of being unfaithful. Verb plus that plus sole clause. Demand, propose, recommend, request, suggest. For example, she demanded that he should leave immediately. Verb plus question word, if or whether. Ask, inquire, wonder. I wondered what she was thinking. In reporting structures, we have formal reporting structures. Some of them are verb plus perfect gerund, having plus past participle, such as they mentioned having seen him at the party. Verb plus preposition plus object pronoun or possessive adjective plus gerund, such as he confessed to his loving another woman. Or verb plus present subjunctive, infinitive without to. For example, she demanded that he leave immediately. Let's look to comparative and superlative structures. Comparative and superlative adjectives and adverbs are formed with er and est or more, most, and less, least, unless they are irregular. Some determiners also have comparative and superlative forms. An example of an irregular adjective is few, with few, fewer, and the fewest. Remember that comparatives may be followed by a noun a pronoun, or a clause. In comparative and superlative structures, we can talk about a gradual change by repeating a comparative form. We can use this comparative structure to show that two things change because they are connected. We can use the following words to qualify comparative, such as so, very, much, far, a good deal, a lot, lots, even, slightly, a little, a bit, or no. We can use the following words to qualify comparative with: as, just, almost, nearly, nowhere, near, nothing like. In comparative and superlative structures, we also have advanced comparisons. We can use the following words to qualify superlatives: by far, easily, almost, nearly, or practically. For example, she's by far the most interesting person I know. We can use half, twice, 3 times, etc. before as to make a comparison. We can use 3 times, etc. before a comparative, but not half or twice. Remember that we can leave comparison with as, and complete it to avoid repetition. Finally, let's look at the comparative and superlative structures with as and like. Like is a preposition and it is used with a noun or a pronoun to describe similarities. For example, my brother's just like my dad. And as is a conjunction and it is used before a clause to describe similarities. For instance, he's a good player as his father was when he was younger. However, in informal speech, like is also often used as a conjunction. In written English, when as is followed by an auxiliary or modal verb, we often invert the word order. As is used to talk about a role or a function. In this case, it operates in the same way as a preposition. For example, as your teacher, I recommend you work harder because I'm your teacher. Remember that if we replace as with like in this sentence, it changes the meaning. As means I'm your teacher, and like means I have the same opinion as your teacher. And here we finish with revising English from Unit 3.